welcome to Student Voice. I'm Samuel Ibach. Chattanooga State's Office of Student Life works with student clubs and organizations to provide students with opportunities to build connections, network within the campus community, plan activities, and gain practical experience that complement their academic programs. During the COVID-19 pandemic, these organizations are having to rethink many of the activities they plan, and several clubs are joining forces to reach out to students. With us today are Edward Smith and Julie Ehrenfried. So first off, what are clubs doing this fall to navigate the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, I think the most important thing is that everyone's coming together to work together because this is a very trying time. So we've all set up a meeting day once a week, and we are working on collaborating with events and things like that. Tuesday the 29th from 2 to 5, there's a drive-through food collection in front of Omniplex, so that's important. Julie?
A lot of our events have been moved to a virtual format this semester, so it has caused more planning needing to be done, which is another reason for the club collaboration. I know personally, working with LIT, that we are striving to make sure that students feel engaged on campus. This fall in particular, we have Movies on the Lawn occurring the second week of October after we return from our fall break. And it's not necessarily an event that we can make happen in a virtual format. So our plan at the moment is to still have that event occur on campus and limit the amount of students that can come. But the possibility is that SGA will contribute to our funds this semester to allow us to make this a drive-in event for students.
And how can students, if they like the idea of a drive-in, how can they make their voices heard to SGA in support of that drive-in movie idea?
I would encourage students to visit the organization section on ChatSync and contact Sandy Rutter. She is the main contact and advisor for SGA. You could also contact Delnita Evans. She's the main contact for LIT. Another way to be heard, the student Facebook page is a great place for students to share their thoughts and opinions on things that are or not happening on campus at the moment.
And what organizations, I think you've touched on them, but just for our viewers, what organizations are you all a part of?
Go ahead.
I am a part of LIT, which is the lead involvement team here at Chat State, and I'm also a part of the Media Club.
And I'm a part of Media Club and Site Club.
Cool. And so your organizations are obviously doing things on their own. LIT's for the LIT activities, you're making changes. I'm sure Media Club and Site Club are making changes. But how are students and organizations working together to make changes in campus-wide activities and collaborations?
Well, it almost becomes its own club at the end of the day. Everyone coming together, and like for me, I have my own connections, Julie has her own connections, and the same with everyone else who's in the group. So just having access to everyone on campus, it makes things so much easier to get approved and to be accepted.
With the all hands club collaboration, it makes it easier to have everyone in one place, because when we're not on campus working every day, which I have been for the past year before COVID hit, there is not a place for you to go to contact people. Like before, I could walk to the orientation office, or I could walk to the office of someone I know that's an advisor of a club, and I could speak to them on a matter. But now you have to go through all of these different platforms, whether it's emailing or calling, and having this all hands club collaboration brings that all to one place. So it's not like you're searching all over the place for all this information. It's everybody having one place where they can share their thoughts to each other and everyone gets heard.
And how can students not involved in organizations or clubs, maybe they're incoming freshmen or sophomores who didn't get involved last semester, how can they reach out, get involved, and get in contact with this student connection organization?
I would recommend to go to ChatSync. For every club and organization, there's an option to apply for a membership. Most advisors get back to students quite promptly. I know that this semester we've had multiple students apply, and I've sent them all emails personally asking them, if they want any more information on what our organization does, if they want to know when we meet. It also has to do with, you can mention, I will mention it in some of my classes, that joining my own organization is a possibility for students if they're interested in being engaged on campus.
Great.
Edward, do you have anything to say on that?
No.
Wonderful. Well, Edward, Julie, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us on Student Voice. That's going to be it for this episode. For more information about clubs and student activities, visit chatsync at chattanoogastate.campuslabs.com. Have a great day.